the 1.9 update of Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we finally have the greenhouse open. You have to do the quest Grand Garden Gathering with Wish Me Mel, and it's a very cute quest because you get to meet all of her friends, so I guess you need to have all of Wish Me Mel's friends as resident to trigger this quest, and then you will finally open the door of the greenhouse. So the greenhouse lets you do something very cool, is that you can plant any flower type from any time, and also biome, I guess. But that means that specifically used as for the event flowers, that you cannot spawn new ones outside of the event themselves. So that means that you can now finally get new colorways of the event flowers that you did not get, or transfer patterns that are not the base pattern on these flowers, so that you can get maybe some ombre or speckled, I'm not sure if that exists, marigold, or some ombre or maybe trim, probably not existing, eggworts, because you will need that to spawn. Or you can finally transfer colors to the ones that you did not get. So for example, I only got 5 colors of the marigold, so I can now first try to transfer white to that, to a marigold, to get a white marigold, and then I can get more colors, and then I will also try and get all the other colors to that. But if you really need, you can use that for something else, but this is what I would use it for. The good thing is that you do not need to use fertilizer. Wish Me Mel said that you can still use fertilizer if you want to get a pattern, but this is not what you want. It wouldn't make no sense to plant it here to get the pattern that you could get with fertilizer. So honestly, forget about fertilizer in the greenhouse, just plant things to get spawns. But the good things about that is that there is 100% chance of a spawn appearing. That does not mean that this is what you want. So for example, now I'm trying to get coral from the red and the orange marigold that I have. But I got only red marigold and orange marigold and not coral marigold. So I'll keep trying. And just so you know, like before, if you trowel the event flowers before they are to the second day, I think, then they will actually not be transferred into a seed packet. It's because seeds do not exist for the event flowers, and they will disappear. So just so you know, be careful with that. But in my case, I decided to don't care and remove them, so I get more chances daily to get spots for potentially what I want. So when you start with a greenhouse and it's open, you get only 6 plots, a 2x3 space. And so you can see the colors of the upgrades that you will get each time and how big your field will become. The first upgrade is 100 wormtail, 200 fertilizer, 100 pollen puff, and it will be 12 plots 3x4. The second upgrade is going to be 115 wormtails, 400 fertilizers, 350 pollen puffs. That's 25 plots 5x5. Then you get the third upgrade, that is 130 wormtails, 90 fertilizers, 500 pollen puffs. That's 45 plots 9x5. Then you get the fourth upgrade, that is 145 wormtails, 1,500 fertilizers, 1,000 pollen puffs, and it's 81 plots 9x9. And the fifth upgrade is 150 wormtails, 3,000 fertilizers, 3,000 pollen puffs, 100 plots 10x10. So I had seen this post in Discord, so I looked for it, and I saw hundreds of people looking to trade wormtails and pollen puffs, because apparently those have become the new sticks. So be sure to ask somebody to collect those for you daily. There's a lot, so you can still grow, but you still have to save a lot. And I honestly wish that I would had collected the pollen puffs more. I reached 99, so I did not care anymore. But yes, that is a lot. I would say that probably the wormtails are going to be the bottleneck. You can exchange it with people, but just so you know, it will be 640 wormtail, 6,000 fertilizer, and 4,900 pollen puffs. So I guess that the people who collected pollen puffs every day are on the right path, but for the rest of us, we'll still have a lot to do. Just so you know, losing at the Crown Craze game will give you some pollen puffs, so this is one way. And don't forget to go see Marin to get more 5 fertilizer, but that's all with this. The thing is, it's not like in Animal Crossing that you can, you know, when you build a bridge or something, you can just go and donate some every day to build it up. I will maybe do feedback to ask if it's something that I could do instead, because having to keep all the fertilizer and not use it and build up to reach 3,000 is a pain, because I'm not even sure it will actually show on the inventory where you're at, so it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, that would be so cool if we could just donate over time, and when you're done, then you can build it. But at least in there we do not use fertilizer to work with it, and you still have to water it and take out everything that you don't want, but still it's one less area where you can save your fertilizer for there. So I hope that it will help you get every flowers that you want, and maybe when you have done now all the colors and transferred all the patterns to your event flowers, what you can do there is try for double patterned flowers. So if you want to try to get double speckled eggworts, you will need to do it in there, because they cannot spawn until the next time that the eggworts come in the month of May. So good luck with your greenhouse. I'm rooting for you, and also you know that I will also have a lot of work to get this done. And to see everything else that you need to know in the 1.9, click on the playlist over there.